Mark Anderson, father of Bachelor alum Kelsey Anderson, made his own waves in the reality TV world when he appeared on The Bachelorette. While his journey on the show didn't result in finding lasting love with Joan Vassos, it opened up a new chapter in his life that would eventually lead him to a romantic relationship with actress Barbara Alyn Woods, best known for her role on One Tree Hill. Kelsey recently shared with E! how her father's romance with Barbara came about and why she believes it's really special. Mark's journey on The Bachelorette was brief, but it played an essential role in his love life. Although he didn't end up with Joan, his time on the show allowed him to open his heart again after the end of a long-term marriage. For Mark, the reality TV experience was a mixed bag, intense at times, but also enlightening in terms of understanding his own desires and what he was looking for in a partner. Despite not finding a perfect match on the show, Mark's heart was still very much open to new possibilities. Kelsey, who has always been incredibly supportive of her father, expressed that she was happy to see him navigating the world of love again. She admitted that watching him on The Bachelorette was both thrilling and emotional for their family. It was an experience like no other, Kelsey said, but she was proud to see her father go through it with an open mind and a positive outlook, despite the outcomes. However, Mark's story took an unexpected turn after the show when he began dating Barbara Alyn Woods. The relationship blossomed slowly, and Kelsey observed their dynamic evolve into something more than just a typical Hollywood romance. Barbara, who had been a familiar face to many due to her long-running role in One Tree Hill, and Mark seemed to have a unique chemistry that made it clear to Kelsey that they were a perfect match for each other. Kelsey shared that her father had always been a romantic at heart, someone who cherished deep connections. Despite his earlier setbacks in finding love, Mark's journey with Barbara was different. It wasn't about the rush of excitement or the pressure of public expectations. It was about finding peace, companionship, and mutual understanding. "It's really special," Kelsey said, noting how Barbara and Mark's relationship had a calmness and maturity to it that she felt was grounded in genuine affection for one another. The couple's shared values seemed to align perfectly. Barbara, who had her own family and a wealth of life experiences, was someone Mark could relate to on many levels. She had been through her own challenges, both in her career and in her personal life, and this shared history gave them a deeper connection that felt authentic and real. Kelsey observed how her father and Barbara both valued family and stability, something that Mark had long desired. The couple spent a lot of time together, blending their families in a way that made the relationship feel even more meaningful. Barbara's down-to-earth nature and her understanding of the complexities of relationships gave Mark the space to rediscover love at a pace that worked for him. Unlike the whirlwind dynamics of the Bachelor franchise, where everything often feels rushed and exaggerated, Mark and Barbara took their time to get to know one another away from the public eye. Kelsey remarked that it was refreshing to see her father embrace a relationship where both parties were on the same page and focused on building something lasting. For Kelsey, seeing her father happy again was the most important thing. She always hoped he would find someone who would truly make him feel appreciated and loved. Mark had been through difficult moments in his life, and Kelsey's priority was for him to experience happiness and fulfillment in whatever way that looked. "It's just nice to see him at peace," she said, clearly relieved that her father had found a loving and supportive partner in Barbara. Kelsey's support for the relationship extended beyond just her words. She often gushed about how well the two got along. She noticed that Barbara had a special way of making Mark feel comfortable, and her kindness and humor were qualities that resonated deeply with her father. Mark, who had once been cautious about entering into another serious relationship after his divorce, found in Barbara not just a partner, but a friend. Their conversations were meaningful, their laughter infectious, and their shared moments filled with ease. The couple also bonded over their love of travel and adventure, with Kelsey mentioning how they would often take trips together, creating new memories and experiences as a couple. They shared a sense of curiosity about the world and a desire to explore life's possibilities, making their connection even stronger. Kelsey's admiration for Barbara grew as she witnessed how the actress navigated the relationship with grace and humility. She was impressed by Barbara's ability to connect with her father and embrace his family without hesitation. "Barbara has been amazing," Kelsey said. "She's just so real and down to earth. I couldn't ask for a better person for my dad." Kelsey emphasized how important it was for her to see her father find happiness again, and she believed Barbara was the right person to help him find that. The love and care they shared were evident not just in the way they supported one another, but also in the way they treated each other's families. Mark and Barbara were not just a couple, they had built a solid foundation of mutual respect, trust, and understanding. For Barbara, the relationship was equally important. She had seen firsthand the challenges Mark faced during his time on The Bachelorette and understood the emotional toll that being in the spotlight can take on someone. Barbara, who was no stranger to public scrutiny herself, admired Mark's resilience and his ability to stay true to himself, even when things didn't go as planned. She appreciated the fact that their connection was built on authenticity, and not the pressures that often come with fame. The couple's love story became a gentle reminder that sometimes, the best relationships develop when least expected. What started out as a brief chapter on The Bachelorette for Mark eventually led him to a deeper, more meaningful connection with Barbara. This relationship, built on shared values, respect, and love, was the kind of romance Kelsey had always hoped for her father, a connection that was both enduring and fulfilling. Mark and Barbara's relationship showed Kelsey that love can come in many forms and at different times in life. It's not always about the fairy tale beginning or the big dramatic gestures. Sometimes it's about two people who understand each other's past, embrace each other's present, and look forward to a future together. For Kelsey, seeing her father find that with Barbara was a beautiful and affirming experience. "I'm just really happy for them," she said, her voice filled with warmth. In the end, it was clear that Mark's journey, though unconventional, had led him to the person who was meant for him. His relationship with Barbara was an example of how love, in all its forms, has the ability to heal, grow, and transform lives in unexpected ways. And for Kelsey, knowing that her father had found a partner who brought him joy and peace was the greatest gift of all.